Hey guys, we're gonna do a lower body stretch with our foam rollers. Grab yourself a foam roller and a mat or a comfortable spot on the floor because we're gonna take it down there first. I have about a medium, what's it called? It's like, I have a longer foam roller here. They come in different sizes and they also come in different textures. This is gonna be your more standard, and I got it off of Amazon, and I will link the one that I'm using. But this is probably the best place to start. It's not too soft and it's not too hard of a foam roller. So you're just gonna place it on the floor and you're gonna bring yourself down to the mat. So I want you to first, when you come onto the floor, bring your body onto the foam roller. And you're gonna pick a side, left or right, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna start with my left. I'm gonna kind of tuck my leg underneath and I'm gonna kind of roll onto that left glute. I'm going to roll onto my glute, but kind of all over. So I'm doing a motion that's almost like stirring the pot. You're gonna go down, up and around. If you feel ouchies or tight spots like a knot and it hurts, you kind of do want to sit on that spot a little bit longer or slowly move through it. So I kind of have one in that direction, so I'll kind of go a little bit slower through the motion. I'll take it a little more over to the side, and I'll try to get through the deeper parts because you carry meat and muscle there. I call that meat, that good stuff, that juicy juice that we got. Like, I don't have as much as some people, or as much as I'd like, but it's hard to get deep into the glute sometimes, so you want to press your body into it. And then you're gonna take it over the other side. So extend that leg up and kind of tuck the other one and roll more onto the opposing glute. I'm onto my right. You wanna roll onto this area slowly for about 30 seconds to a minute. This really helps get loose, and the more deep breaths you take, the better.
My left hurt more than my right.
My right hurts more than my left, but I know I stand, so like, you can always kind of tell if you stand more or sit more to one side by the tighter butt muscle. I stand into my right leg left. And then you're going to slowly roll back off of it, bringing it to your thighs here. Lots of people like to give themselves breaks because they are using their wrists or forearms a lot. We're going to single out a hamstring. So you're going to get it tucked up in there. Extending that leg, you're gonna lift your butt off of the floor. I can wrap, or you can go ahead and use your tippy toes or your foot on the other side, but you're gonna walk the foam roller down your hamstring. You get more pressure if you're laying your leg on top of it and rolling, and same thing here. You wanna move in a slow motion up and down to get that release. If you feel any tightness, like I can feel something there, I kind of sit in it for a second. Maybe take a few deep breaths, and then I'll slowly keep rolling down in that direction. Another tool people use instead of the roller are the guns, because they kind of give that self-release as well. This is like giving yourself a terrible massage. It feels really good on my hamstring. We're gonna go on to the other side of the hamstring, so the other side, the other leg. I'm on the right side. If you need a break there for your arms, take a break. If not, keep going with me. You can always pause this. Like it. And instead of moving down towards our calves, we're gonna go to our IT bands, which is extended from your quad where your teardrop kind of is, and we're gonna take it all the way up to the meaty part of our hip. You don't wanna roll onto your joints. There's no muscle there to release. Let's not jack up anything that doesn't need to be jacked up. But we're gonna stay within this nice area. A lot of people feel tightness and pain through here because this is a large part of where we hold things. Just take your time and go slowly. So you're gonna bring it up to your hip first, and then I like to take the opposite leg and lay it on top so I can move down slowly. So I'm just gonna go slowly. This is the most painful side. Once you feel or heal that pain, you can kind of relieve a little pressure by that top leg and using your arms to kind of float you up a little bit. Slowly roll down. And then just start thinking about something great in your life so the pain goes away. I'm gonna go to the spot in my head that has ice cream and beach. You're gonna kind of roll around into that. You wanna find the spots that hurt. It shouldn't be so painful that you're like, I'm dying. Some people like that pain and they can push into it. and release. But if it's so painful, definitely give yourself some relief because it should feel good as well. There's no reason to cause yourself a lot of pain because you're still releasing through there. And sometimes if you cause yourself too much pain, you'll tighten up in other areas even more because you're stressing out yourself. Into it, and then you're gonna go on to the other side. So slowly release down. I'm gonna go over to the other IT band. Go ahead and bring that leg on top. And then you're gonna roll down, not hitting the knee, but going, this side feels worse for me. Going down the leg, like that. So same thing with a massage, because you are getting so much muscle relief from something like this. It's good to remember to drink a lot of water because you're releasing. So anytime you're releasing through your muscles, your lymphatic system is engaging, everything's going through, you want to make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Getting your body all loose. This is a good pre or post workout. Stretch, anything that's loosening up your muscles before you're going to engage in anything. Going to be good. Just remember to do some dynamic stretches before you actually do your weighted workouts. So we're going to go down to our calves. Same thing. You could do both of these. I'm going to single them out. You could go on to both of them and roll them at the same time. That's going to be your least, it's going to be the most comfortable. We're going to single them out and you're going to put one of your legs on top of the other. I'm going to start with the right leg down, left foot on top, and you're going to go from the top of your calf here, not onto the back of your knee, and then before you hit your ankle. And you're gonna kind of roll down slowly. You wanna roll around side to side onto your calf and kind of get around into those areas. Let your foot hang. Don't try to control your foot. If you hold on to your foot, you might not get as deep into your calf muscle. Breathe through it, find your nuts. Slowly roll through that calf. The nice thing about this is I like to take it after this and put it on top and roll on top because it feels really good. That's what we're gonna do next. Switch legs. Same thing, if you wanna put your leg down, because that one, oh, that one's really painful. And just let that leg roll on top. Stay with me, we're almost there. Roll through that calf. Move it around. There are foam rollers that have like texture or spikes to them. Those really dig into your muscles. And those are really good for your stronger muscles that have more meat to them because they get in deeper into those areas. So next we're gonna take our foam roller and do something just kind of nice to ourselves that isn't so aggressive, and you're just gonna roll your thighs out on top. You can lay on top of this too, but after I've worked the whole back of my legs, sometimes I just like to roll around. So almost like it's a baking pin and your legs are cookie dough. And then you're gonna go down past your knee and hit the other side. So I like to turn my toes in. It helps you go forward in your stretch too. I'll go a couple on the outside part of my shin and then I'll turn them out. Give myself a nice couple of rolls to finish out, and then you've done all of your lower body. Thanks for stretching with me. I'll see you guys soon. Saddle up. I'm like, who needs a boyfriend when you have a foam roller? I'm looking.